thank you, and welcome to the show for today. I am host Alana McLaughlin. You are watching Perspectives. This morning on Perspectives, I have Felicia Evans here to discuss holistic wellness in our local community. She's discussing her background, faith, education, and ultimately the impact that she's had on wellness here in Tennessee and specifically in our local Nashville community. Felicia, thank you for coming. This is awesome.
Thank you for having me. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. Okay.
Let's get right into it. I want to talk about baby Felicia years. So just run me down. I know.
Go all the way back.
All the way back.
Okay.
Tell me where you're from, some of the schools you went to, those early years.
Okay. Born and raised in Nashville, 40 years as of March the 7th. Was raised out South Nashville, University Court, J.C. Napier, all of that. Some of the schools that I did go to was Buena Vista. And then I graduated from Maplewood in '02.
I was born in '02.
Oh. Okay, all right, yeah. So yes, when I came out of high school, and so basically I was into sports, track, things like that. So I was always like an outgoing, bubbly type of person that loved sports and loved people. So yeah.
And tell me kind of where that niche for wellness came from. Was that something that kind of was a seed that was planted in those early years?
My mom. My mom always cooked healthy. My mom always, taught us about how to eat and things like that. And she always cooked at home. Ooh. So we used to go out every now and again, but a lot of times it was home cooked meals. So it was always the healthier side. So I actually came from my mom. And then as I got older, it grew deeper and deeper, especially after a trip to Brazil.
Oh, tell me about what you saw in Brazil.
Man, Brazil was amazing. It's everybody that was cultivated together, the food, the culture, the language, which is Portuguese. And then that's when I kind of clicked into wellness. I was actually told that I was going to come back home and do herbs. And so I did that first with myself, healing myself. And then others after that. So
I am like in awe. Okay, let's break this down. Hold on. Herbs.
Yes.
Where do we even start? Were you planting them? Did you buy them? What herbs?
I started basically buying them, going online researching, and the first one that I came across was sea moss. So sea moss was the very first herb that actually I started to take for myself, post about it, and everybody's like, what is this? What is it doing for you? And it just turned into a whole...
Now, what is sea moss? I know I've seen sea moss, I've heard about sea moss, but I'm scared of it because I don't know nothing about no sea moss. And people be having it colored and...
Oh yeah, there's flavors with the fruit and stuff like that.
Girl, what is sea moss?
It's a superfood. It's everything that we need and more. So 92 minerals that our body needs, it houses it. For digestion, for energy, helps with the skin. I wear it for a mask at night. It makes your skin pop and all of that stuff like that. So it gives you energy is another main thing about sea moss. So it helped me lose a lot of weight, curb my appetite, and kind of helped me get on that path of healing.
Off the sea moss?
Off sea moss.
Now where'd you get it?
Well, you have to research it because there's places you can get it that is not legit. But St. Lucia is where I get mine from. So over in the Caribbean's where it grows underwater on rocks, and that's where it gets its nutrients from nature.
Oh my God. Yeah. And so now from sea moss, kind of tell me about some other herbs. I know we talked elderberry. I know we talked like all these different herbs, but tell me some of the next few ones that you got into.
Oh, after that was burdock. So a lot of times we don't get our nutrients from food. So I was anemic. So burdock root was another one that I take every day to build my anemia back up, to build my iron, my blood, which helps. And then, like I said, we say elderberry, soursop. I had that fruit for the first time in Brazil, and it's amazing. It's a cancer killer. So it kills cells that we don't no longer need, as well as ashwagandha. For women, it keeps us calm. It keeps us at peace. That anxiety, the day-to-day hustle and bustle. And so it actually gives us that clarity.
Oh my God.
Yeah, herbs do that. All herbs do that. So.
Now, to end off this first segment, I want to talk about your first experience with someone else, talking to someone else about this. Now, you tell me how other people got involved in this. Once you saw the effects on yourself and you're like, okay, this is good.
Yes.
How did you share that with the community?
Social media. Social media gets anything out. So as I was actually posting my progress, posting that my daughter takes, the kids can take it, they was like, you should start selling it. And I'm like, I don't know, because I haven't had that entrepreneur spirit just yet. But I started doing it for 2 years first for myself. Let me test on myself. Let me see what I can do. And then I started to slowly give it to my family. And then it went from there. Yeah, so social media helped a whole lot. And then my family taking it every day.
Oh my
every
God.
day.
Now, to wrap this first segment, I am just like still in awe. Oh my God. Now tell me, how did you come up with the Moss Boss Lady? Because I love this name.
Oh yes, the Moss Boss Lady, because that's all I talk about is sea moss. And everywhere I go, I talk about sea moss. People see me. I used to have like stickers on the side of my truck that talked about my business. which then birthed the herbal vending machine that I have. So I have an herbal vending machine inside of the barbershop where I work out of. And so everybody's like, they know me as the sea moss lady. So I just said, I'm the moss boss.
Oh my, what's in the, what? In the vending machine?
In a vending machine. I have herbs conveniently located in North Nashville, off Clarksville Highway. And every herb that we talked about is in the vending machine.
Oh my God.
And I'm going to add more as the year keeps going.
And in our second segment, we're going to pick back up on how these herbs are just important to our community and how the effect that they have on our body.
Yes.
This is
The National Desk, a network of nearly 4,000 local journalists cover America's news now.
These chemicals are not going to leave the environment.
Provides in-depth coverage,
leaving the city frustrated with crime and homelessness.
context,
You get in more trouble for parking in a handicapped spot than you do having a baggie full of fentanyl that could kill a busload of kids.
and clarity to major stories.
The bottom line is our recall system is broken, colossally broken.
The National Desk covers our nation at the local level.
You're not going to prevent every train crash, but you can make them less likely.
It could be a matter of life and death.
Covers major breaking news across the nation.
The bus flipped and landed in the creek bed.
Seatbelts save lives.
The National Desk team of impartial, unbiased, and fact-based journalists.
Require car companies to make sure their safety systems worked at night.
The National Desk.
Women's pain has been normalized for way too long.
You can depend on for live breaking news coverage across America.
Really big monster fires spread very quickly.
Real concerns about flooding.
Dangerous wind and rain conditions.
I went flying out the door.
It just sucked everything up.
I'm Jan Jeffcoat. Choose America's news now from the National Desk.
My TV 30.
the second segment of the show for today. For viewers just tuning in, I am host Alana McLaughlin. You are watching Perspectives. This morning on Perspectives, I have Felicia Evans here to discuss holistic wellness in the local community. In our first segment, we discussed some really cool herbs, and we talked about sea moss. And I know for our viewers who may not be familiar with sea moss or the benefit of these herbs, this episode is especially important to discuss some of the nutrients that our body needs that we may be lacking in ways that we can actually access them in our local community. Felicia, we're picking right back up. You just left off on talking about a vending machine.
Vending machine. Yes.
With herbs in North Nashville.
In North Nashville, bringing health back to our community is
We don't
basically
have stuff like that.
No, we
Oh
don't.
my God.
So anybody that comes into the barbershop, which is it's Get Shop Barbershop off 3101 Clarksville Pike, Suite 5, they come in and that's the first thing they see. Is the vending machine, and they are fascinated. Even if they go look at it, they have questions, and I'm in there, I'm actually giving free advice. On top, it has like cards with all the information about each herb. So if I'm not there to kind of explain, I have the information there for people to get.
OMG.
Yeah.
Now, I want to talk about, especially with that advice, specifically advice, I want to talk some of the things that we see in our black community that we deal with, and then maybe some herbs or different holistic ways as opposed to poisonous ways that we can work with them. So one, I want to talk about hypertension.
Yes.
I want to talk about excess weight or just that entire phenomena within health.
Yes.
What would you recommend, or what avenue should someone take if they wanted to heal something like that on their own, holistically?
Well, one, research or find someone that knows about herbs and ask questions. So a lot of times it's because we don't know. The unknown, we are scared of it. Like not knowing about sea moss. I'm kind of afraid of it. I've seen what it looks like, but I'm not sure. Just getting with someone like me, I'm very open on my websites and on my social media and asking the questions. Hey, what do I need to be able to do this and this and this? And because I am a herbalist, I can actually go into, researching and figuring out what's going on with you and giving you the proper herbs that you need and where to purchase them from. You don't have to necessarily purchase from me as long as you're purchasing them.
The real thing.
The real thing.
Now, another thing, especially for our younger viewers that are watching, skincare.
Oh, my goodness.
Are there any specifics that, or any direction you would recommend for helping skincare, whether it's like helping those acne, scarring kind of things? I know that's, I deal with that.
Yeah. Eczema, my daughter dealt with eczema when she was growing up, so kind of researching that it's because of dehydration in the skin. So drinking plenty of water, getting outside, using the natural shea butters, not anything that has like dyes in it or perfumes in it. So just doing that, as well as also taking the herb. Sea moss is a great diuretic, and it's a great thing for your skin as well. I use it as a mask. So every night I'll put it on, let it dry, and then I'll just wash it off. So it can be used in the hair and on the skin.
And I was about to say, how can sea moss be consumed? Do you need to cook it or anything?
No, I actually make it in 2 different ways. I make it by capsule form and also by gel. So you can actually put spring water in it, blend it, and it comes in form of a gel. You can put in smoothies, you can put in soups, you can put in your teas, you can put in coffee, and then take it like that.
Does it have a natural taste?
It has no taste to it. It's more so the texture of it. And so because it expires in the gel form, a lot of people is like on the go, how else can I take it? I make it in capsule form. It doesn't have an expiry date. You put it in your purse. You can just go, pop 2 capsules every day, and you're on the go.
Oh,
and it still helps from the inside out.
Oh, my God.
Yes.
I was now. And on the same tip of you just healing our local community, I want to talk about specifically your involvement with nursing and pregnant mothers.
Yes.
Now, I want to talk about, we're going to examine this in 2 ways.
Okay.
One, we're going to talk about the traditional hospital.
Yes.
When people think of that traditional hospital experience, they're thinking like big bright lights, scary doctor, cold machines. It's just not that pleasant.
Right.
And then we're going to talk about your experience. So you kind of tell me some of the things you've seen with that traditional. Did you have your baby traditionally?
I did. I did.
So you know.
Before, this is 17, 18 years ago. So before I became a doula, so I know the scariness behind it, especially being a first-time mom. So when I became a doula, I wanted to be able to be that best friend. Be that person that you can speak to, like, okay, sis, I'm scared. What am I supposed to do? And I'm here because you can be scared. That's a fear. You can have it, but we're gonna get through this together. So having that person that's there when the doctors say one thing, and then you got somebody else that's supporting your natural way of birth. So you either in the hospital or at home, I'm gonna be there to support you on the natural aspect of it. So.
And now, when you say the natural, does this mean like no pain medication?
More mentally, naturally, mentally, having to stay focused, because if you, either way, if you want to go natural, if you want to take the epidural, I'm going to be there to support either way.
Wow.
Before then, though, I'm also giving you the herbs that you need, sea moss, giving you the support that you need, giving you your passion flower teas to stay calm, things like that, helping with meditation, to get you ready through those whole 9 months. I'm there from start to finish. And to make sure that, baby comes and everybody can go home. And even after, postpartum is another big thing. Giving the herbs for postpartum, the ashwagandha, and to be there to still visit even after the baby's here to give that support as well.
Oh, my God.
Yeah.
Felicia, whoa! That's no small thing. You are healing like 10 categories, 10 different groups out the community a day.
A day.
From mother to baby to the guys at the barbershop to their kids at home to the girlfriend that drops them off at the barbershop.
All of it.
Everybody.
All of it. And it started from me because I know how it is to feel lost in health, in mental health, and mental wellness. So I'm like, I want to be at least that one to actually reach out to one. And then that spreads. So it just takes one person.
And I want to talk about advocacy to kind of wrap up this second segment.
Okay.
How do we make people more accepting of this? Because like I just told you, I see sea moss, I'm scared. I don't know why. I guess it's that fear of not knowing.
Right.
And so how do we make this easy to talk about? Because people don't want to give up their painkillers and their opioids and their, this lotion that's killing them, that's been tested on pigs and rabbits. People don't want to give that up. How do we introduce holistic wellness?
I would say still take your sea moss, even though you are, accepted to your lotions and your food, because eventually it's a seed planted. So every day you take that sea moss, it's closer for you to go towards mental health, mental wellness for yourself. You're like, okay, you know what? My skin is clearing up. Let me stop wearing this lotion because I think it's the sea moss that's helping, because that's the difference that I've had between not taking sea moss and taking sea moss or the other herbs that I actually suggest. So I still say still do you, but at the same time have a balance. Yeah.
And to really wrap this second segment, but in our third one, God, we're going to get into crystals. We're going to get into just other trainings, just other holistic wellness.
Yeah.
But to end this off, what are some red flags to look for? I know we want to emphasize the realness of the product, but are there any other red flags that we as consumers could look for in these healers and our local or holistic healers? Are there any red flags that we should
I would say we all have an intuition. So just follow your intuition. Ask the necessary questions. Even when you order on Amazon, just start looking at descriptions and read, where is this coming from? And then researching, is this the country of origin for this herb, or is this a country of origin? Like I said, reach out to me. I'm always available on my social media, on my website, to ask all the questions you need so that I can point you to the right direction. Because I like to teach as well, because you can take a person to go fishing, but if you teach them how to fish,
feed them forever.
Come on now.
Come on.
Okay.
And in our final segment, you already know, in our final segment, God, we're just going to continue talking about holistic wellness and ways that we can bring that into our homes and also support Felicia and support all the things that you do. I encourage our viewers to tune into the final segment of Perspectives, where we're discussing that holistic wellness in our local community and ways that our viewers can support Felicia. To the final segment of the show for today. For viewers just tuning in, I am host Alana McLaughlin. You are watching Perspectives. This morning on the show, I have Felicia Evans here discussing holistic wellness in the local community. She's discussing her education, background, the research associated with all of this, and just all of the awesome things that she does in reference to health in our local community. Now, we're going to pick back up. We span everything from a vending machine with herbs in it in North Nashville to like doula services to, oh my God, you have lived a life.
Yes.
You have lived a life.
In a short amount of time, like the last 5 to 6 years.
And that's the best part.
Yes.
And you're telling everybody, I know in these last 2 segments, you were telling everybody, research, ask questions. The fact that this knowledge is so accessible. I had no clue.
It is.
Oh my God.
It is.
Now, I noticed you're wearing a crystal on you right now. Tell me about it.
Crystals basically is something that kind of reminds you that, hey, you are here. Like it's more so like it's a healing aspect as well, because basically crystals come from the earth. And then if you actually get into it, you will heal yourself. So I just wear it as a momentum to say, I'm here for anybody and everybody.
Wow. Yeah. And what specific stone is that? Do you know what stone that is?
This is the clear quartz.
Ooh.
Clear quartz is basically help with calming, peace, understanding, and flow.
Now, are there any crystals that we maybe shouldn't be wearing or anything like that? Or is it kind of all based off personal?
It's all based off personal.
Wow.
Like you can, if you open up to yourself and you go to maybe a crystal store and you just hold crystals, you can actually feel the energy. Like we feel energy in rooms. Like I'm picking up your energy. It's very exciting. It's bubbly. It's making this flow. Just even when you go into a room and you can say, okay, somebody's staring at me, you can kind of look over and be like, oh, because we all are connected.
Wow.
So, yeah, that's how crystals do, and that's how we are. We all are one. So.
Oh, my God. And are there any other kind of grounding techniques to kind of get closer to the earth? Me recently, and I was like plugging myself, I started going outside barefoot.
Okay.
Which it sounds crazy until you think about it. I stand in the grass.
Yes.
And I had an old coworker tell me this, and I used to just write her off. I'm like, you're crazy. They're going to bite your feet up. Like, I'm not doing that. But she used to say, I just used to wiggle my toes in the grass.
Yes.
And you feel something. And so I'm like, maybe I'm going to try it one day. You know, the weather's been nice.
Oh, it has been.
I went and stood outside, and I took my shoes off, and I was like, oh, this ain't as bad as I thought. But are there any other kind of grounding mechanisms that you use?
Yes. One, having a conversation with someone that, you can feed off of, number one. Just having a moment, if it's just 5 minutes of just quietness, because our minds go. Just having moments of prayer and meditation is another thing as well. And just being outside. If you don't even do the grounding and put your feet in the grass, just sitting outside outdoors, listening to different things and kind of calling out, oh, that's a bird, or that's a car, that's a horn, to bring you to the moment, the present moment. Because a lot of times we be too far in the past and too far in the future that we need sometimes to be able to ground ourselves in the present moment. So, yeah.
And that's so hard, because I can't think about the last time that I went outside and actually just sat in the world. I'm like talking to somebody, I'm going somewhere, I'm doing something. Wow.
The hustle and bustle. You gotta sometimes just take that moment for yourself. It's called self-care. A lot of times we don't have enough time for that. So sometimes you may not be able to get your nails done, get your hair done, and get your feet done, but just sitting quietly is self-care as well.
Oh my God. Yeah. This is like so I'm over here like, wow, girl, I'm gonna go home, like give me a little glass of sea moss, barefoot. This is and
just take that moment.
And these things are scary to me as a young Black woman, because that's not what we do.
Right.
We don't mess with that. And you hear it all the time. You're older than me, so you know just how not even segregated, just how closed off all this knowledge is to us. We're told, you use what you use. I've been using Vaseline for 50 years. I've been cooking with lard for 50 years. And, you're taught not to question it.
Right.
And then we're also taught, like, oh, the Bible doesn't want you messing with crystals and that. And it's scary. It's made to be terrifying.
It's made to be terrifying, but those things are in the Bible. If you read closely and interpret it, crystals in the Bible. Different herbs are in the Bible. Frankincense is in the Bible. Things that I actually like.
And
sage. There we go. In the Bible. So it's basically just try it and just see how it makes you feel. If it doesn't make you feel good, just like, okay, then move around. But if it does, just continue to do what makes you feel good.
Oh my God.
That's what it's about.
Tell me your future plans for you, for the Moss Boss Lady, for the city. Tell me, oh my God, where you see this going? Please, you
man.
have to be like the Tennessee Healer. Like you got to, we need you in like an office space.
Yes.
Oh my God.
I did have a studio off 8th Avenue South. And I also have a camper that I was trying to move around in, but things kind of turned this way. But my objective is to get everybody to at least start doing self-care and start to basically take the herbs that you need to take. So I got that one vending machine. I plan on having one on every side of town, and even trying to expand that out into other cities and states as well. Like I said, being open, having a team of people like us that's bubbly and that's trying to do stuff for the community to come together to make more projects and things, especially for kids, especially for men, for mental health, all of that, because it's like a full circle moment. It takes a village, and just me right now, but it takes a village, and I'm slowly bringing people in. I have my family, I have my daughter, I have my spouse. We're all here together, but it takes more just to give that, plant
That
more
push.
seeds and that push to say, hey, it's okay. Just ask questions if you don't know, because I get a lot of questions when I'm at the shop about the vending machine. They'll see sea moss on the side. I'll be like, oh, I've been wondering about that. Or they manifest and it's like, oh, I didn't think I was going to see this at a barber shop out North Nashville. So yeah, just having that full circle moment. Yeah.
Oh my good. Now, there's so many questions in my head. I'm trying to center my own head. You just mentioned kids and like the impact that you seek to have on them. What are some ways that our viewers can kind of encourage our younger audiences to kind of examine health in a different way, in a healthier, more natural way?
More natural way. Basically, staying healthy and active. There are sea moss gummies. There are other herbs that people can take as a gummy form for kids. I'm working on popsicles. So for the kids, because summertime is coming up, and for the fresh fruits and organic fruits with the sea moss is going to be an amazing new addition for kids to get on board to health as well.
And fresh and organic fruit.
Yes.
Oh my God,
There's
we don't
places
see
in
that
Nashville.
in North Nashville. I want every viewer watching the episode to Google where the nearest Publix, Whole Foods, Trader Joe's, or Costco is to North Nashville. And I'm not talking about West Nashville, the new apartments. I'm talking about
locally.
And you don't see it.
You don't see it.
Our kids will go 18, 20 years without tasting a kiwi.
Right. And my daughter loves fruit, and that's all we really eat in the house is fruit.
And and that's a privilege. By the grace of God, you were able to have that knowledge, and your mom had that knowledge, and you're passing it down to her. And same with my mom, she told me about fruit, about vegetables. We don't eat pork. And I think that's another big thing too, just that importance of that health.
We're taking baby steps, because a lot of times we are traditionally embedded with stuff that we eat, but if you take baby steps, slowly get rid of certain things that you know is not good for us, especially for high blood pressure, diabetes, which runs rapid in our community, and just changing it up. Because like I said, sea moss actually helps with all of that. Every herb that you can possibly take, because it all comes naturally, and it's here for us to have and to hold. So,
oh my God, use these last few minutes of this segment to plug yourself in. And say it like loud and clear, because I'm gonna watch this back, and I'm coming, and I need my sea moss.
Got you.
So tell these people how they can change their lives today. This moment,
basically making that step to say, I am going to change for the best, right? So you can actually go on my website, which is inspiremewithfeed.com. That's inspiremewithfeed.com. Come by the barbershop. Get Shop Barbershop of Clarksville Pike, 3101. All my social media handles are the same, Inspire Me with Feed, and just DM me, tap in.
Oh my God, and I'm going to seriously, like your energy, this is actually you. Like I love it. Every time we like make eye contact, I smile. I'm like, oh, she's like radiating. And thank you for coming. This has been like the most exciting point of my day.
Oh,
so
man,
thank you for this. This was amazing, and you've opened my eyes. And I know thousands of others because this stuff they don't want us talking about it.
That's it.
Big Pharma.
Big Pharma.
We didn't even get into Big Pharma.
No, we didn't. That's a whole nother episode.
It's a whole nother episode. But seriously, I thank you for what you're doing for the community. And to my viewers, thank you for allowing me the space to share these perspectives and to share the stories that shape our local community. Thank you and good morning.